everybody. Glad you stopped by again today. Today I'm working on a glue book. It's gluing all cutouts from magazines. I have several magazines, but these mostly came out of this magazine. It's Elle, and it's from a long time ago. September 2016. And I'm doing that challenge where you pick 5 pages out of a magazine, pull them out, and whatever's on those pages you have to use. Alright, so let me show you what I've done so far. I did this, but I didn't record it. But alright, this was my first page. Just took all the random things off the pages that I could get. A lot of it was writing, so I couldn't use much of that. I did use a little bit of it just to fill in the blanks in the back, and I think it came out pretty good. It had a lot of different textures and colors, which I cut out the hearts out of those solid colors that I could find, and I glued it all in. This was a pocketbook. This was the side of a shoe, and I cut out the I like the print. And I started with this with the orange to make it look like the sun. I don't know. Your mind goes all over when you're doing things like this, which is the fun part. And here's like some denim. There was some fringe. I put that behind there. I like that. And here was the other denim. And they were denim shoes with the sides looking like this. That's where I got this. This is actually a top of a shoe. But I didn't want to put a shoe on here. Okay. Alright, then the next one, I did it again. Picked the 5 pages. This was a little bit more, it was a little bit more difficult. There wasn't much. But luckily, one whole page was just the background. It went perfectly. Although I cut out pieces of another background and put it behind that, which it was in black and white. It was rocks and some, I don't know, sand, or I guess more rocks. But these are like stones and these are rocks and up into the white sky. But it was a black and white picture. And then luckily she was on one page. Now this was all on a different page. This is actually, I used it as a hat, but it was actually the butt of another girl. And she had green hair, so I cut the green hair off and put it on her. Then this butterfly, it was actually a fur pocketbook or something like that, but I cut it out and then I drew on it. I put these circles on here in black, then I put white circles on that had the lines. There was like a line going down the side of the page like that, so I just cut that off and put that on there. This was, I don't know, a sleeve, and then I turned it into the butterfly body. Added a couple of things, pieces of jewelry. This had 3 buttons on it, so I just cut out a heart. More heart. This was an earring on another page. And this was actually the background. See, there was the blue and purple and red all behind the girl in green. I did that. Then I colored her lips because they were very pale. Well, I just wanted her to stand out a little bit more. So that was my second page. Now I'm going to work on my next page. Now this little booklet is actually a recycling calendar that was sent by the town. And I took the pages and I glued them in. I started doing some stuff on here. I didn't finish. I wanted to use these girls there, but I didn't finish this page. But after I glued all the pages in, I thought, well, how skinny this book is. And then I realized it's perfect for like an 8 by 10 spread if you do the 2 sides. So we'll get busy on the next one. I have my pages. I already pulled them out. Where are they? Here they are. I started to cut it off, and then I decided to start videotaping it, because I do so much work and I never videotape it. And then I think, I should have videotaped that. So some things I've made, I will remake, because I've made a couple of journals and books and things like that, that after I finished making it, I said, I should have made a video and showed how I made it. But I'll get to that later. Right now, we'll do this. Okay. Get my scissors. Alright. I have to work this way, because this way is upside down. I know it looks right side up for you, but it's upside down for me. Okay, so now I was looking through this, and it ended up being a lot of very colorful pocketbooks and shoes. Not this side, of course, so I'm going to use this side. And something with the mouths, because they're more colorful too. And this has a colorful shoe here. And then I guess this is a necklace. Oh no, this is another pocketbook. Alright, so I could use this pocketbook too. And this has a girl. Maybe I'll put all the shoes and pocketbooks all around her. I don't know why she's standing in a big hole. She's standing in some kind of hole in the carpet, which I don't understand what this even means, but doesn't matter. Here's another one. Here's another shoe. Oh, and this one, she's got, look at those eyes. This one I might save and do a portrait of it. I'd like to do that. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can still use this shoe and not cut into her. So the shoe is down here. Oh, and these are pocketbooks. Alright, so I'll put them on too. More colorful stuff. Okay. So I think I'll use this as my main background. See how it's almost perfect? Oh, and I cut off a strip here. That's right. So it would have been the perfect size. Let me see. Yeah, see, it's almost the perfect size for this. It's just a little thin strip on each side that I have to cover. So I'll do that. And what could I use? It's the side. It's all just white. It's not much colorful background. Maybe I'll just use, maybe I could use black on the sides here. Decisions. All these decisions. Let me get this on here. Oh, unless I do it like that and then just do a strip down the side. Maybe that's what I will do. Maybe that's what I will do. Okay. Stop singing. Sorry, sometimes I slip into song. Even though I don't have a voice. My voice is good enough for just me to listen to, you know? Even for those people like us who can't sing, my voice is good enough when it's just me listening. I actually, when I'm working, I usually put on Elvis. But if I put on an Elvis song now and listen to it, they would just cut the sound out of my video. Because it's happened before without me realizing it. I had it playing in the background. I didn't even realize. And then they took my video down and they said I had to change the sound, but in the meantime all my talking had to be cut out too, because I couldn't cut music out without my talking. So I ended up speeding up that video and just adding a song that I could use. I better do this background first. You know what? I think I'm going to get, I have a strip of paper here. Maybe this will be... I can put that there like that. How's that? Perfecto. How much do I need? I'll cut some of this off. Save this strip for something else. Because we never waste paper. Believe me, I have bins and bags and boxes filled with scraps. I'm using Bic glue stick, which I find to be very smooth and silky as it goes on. But I don't know if it's as strong as, what is this? Permanent glue stick, Avery. But this one is the glue is very hard coming off there. It's not smooth and silky like this one is. Luckily, you can move this around a bit before it dries. I need my bone folder, but I don't feel like getting up and it's across the room, so I'll just use my finger. You know what? I'll use this, the end of my scissor. Works just as well. Forgot to get something for this page. Boy, I didn't prepare for this at all, did I? I'm sorry. You know what? Like this. Not that I'll need any more on that side anyway. Okay. Put it on this side so it doesn't get all over there. I actually hate gluing big pages down because by the time you get to the other side, the other part is dried, so I got to do it a little bit at a time. So I like to do the top and then come all the way down. This is not working. I'm actually watching the show Friends. It's on. I just have it muted because even that, I think it's copyrighted and you can't have it in the background. Now this side, no, it didn't work out right. Look, that's cockeyed. Gotta straighten it. This is why I hate doing big pages. This side, see, this glue is so nice and smooth. I guess maybe because it's very new and it's still wet. My other one is starting to dry out. without the wrinkles. But I must have missed... No, see there's glue all over there. Why is there bubbles? Like it's missed. Okay, that's better. Much, much better. Now this I'm not going to glue down this side yet all the way, just in case I want to stick something behind there. I always leave a little something, just in case. Maybe I want to put this bracelet sticking in there. Oh, this is a cool sneaker. Look, it's got a zipper around the sole. Look, see? That's cool. Zipper there, zipper there. I would wear these. Not with those colors. Okay, I'm back. I finished cutting everything out. This way you wouldn't have to watch me cutting everything. It takes so long. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to cut these out too. I have to fussy cut these. Alright, well, I can start gluing some things down. I'm going to put this sneaker over here sideways, because I want to cover up those words. Okay. On one of the pages they had this necklace or bracelet. I'm going to put it on her like that, and it was all broken up, so I'm just going to glue it. Piece it together. We've got little moons and stars. Are there stars? Yes, well, the stars are on the circles. Okay, so I'll go like this. Sticking to my finger. Okay. And this one I'll put on separately. Got a little moon here that I'm going to use as an earring. It's sticking to my finger. Come on, now it's in the wrong place. All the glue's off of it. I hate doing it with these little fiddly things. Okay. And this was an earring, but I cut the end off of it. We're going to use it as a hat. That's silly. Yeah. Oh, again, I forgot. I wanted to cut out those other parts. You know what? This already has glue on it. I'll glue this part down. cut out the rest. So I finished cutting it all out, and now I'm just gluing it down. Cut out all these little pieces, but I used my razor knife and I cut it out that way. A lot easier than cutting it with a scissor. Okay. Cut off this extra piece. Okay. Let's do it upside down. Get it glued that way. I'm going to put this bracelet tucked behind here. And I think I can glue this safely down now. I don't think I'll be tucking anything else back there. Still didn't find my bone folder. Oh, I have to cut off this excess at the top as well. Let's see, this isn't glued down. So how's everyone doing? It's been miserable and cloudy here, but warm, so it's not so bad. We're waiting for, we keep getting thunderstorm warnings and flash flood warnings for 2 days. It's been cloudy, but I haven't seen any rain. I have to cut all that off. Okay, alright. Little trimming to do. Look like an angel. Oh, sorry, can't sing. Sorry, people. Not allowed to sing. This calendar came in handy. I was actually going to hang it up and use it. And then it came to me because I used another calendar as a glue book. And now suddenly I discovered glue books and now everything's a glue book. Although I did the calendar before I knew anything about glue books, it was just oh, you know what, I have these two things. Maybe I'll cut them out and put one on each side of her. These actually are on a pocketbook, but I keep it on the pocketbook and it's too big. But if I cut them out, then I can get them both on and make it pretty. So anyway, I have a calendar from last year from Simplicity. And it has all of these yeah, I can't talk and cut at the same time, I guess. It has all these patterns, the dress patterns from like the 60s and the 50s and some from the 70s. It's really cool. And the calendar was used and it ended because it was for 2020. But I wouldn't dare throw it out because I loved all the pictures on it, all the patterns. And rather than just keep it as just the pattern book, I decided to go through my fashion magazines and cut out. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I keep losing. Must be the pollen or the barometric pressure or something. But anyway, so I glued in all fashion models wearing today's fashions, but I tried to keep it, each month has a different theme, and I tried to keep it like similar to the patterns that were already on those months. Like if there were 3 girls and 2 of them were wearing a dress and one was wearing a skirt or a jacket, then I tried to coincide that. Or some of them I did by the holidays, you know, the months. For Christmas, I put girls in white fur and red dresses and things like that. Put a Christmas tree in the background. Okay, so I'm finished with this one. I think I really like it. I don't think I like it as much. I think this one's my favorite. I don't know why, but this is very pretty and it's very colorful and it was fun. Actually, she needs a big flower here. There were no flowers on those pages, but I wonder. Maybe I'll get a flower from somewhere else and add that later. But for now, oh, maybe I'll put this on here. Oh, she's a clown. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.